As an offense, though, I mean, when you guys are only able to score 3 points, the defense only lets up 3 points. I mean, do you feel like you let the defense down at all?
No.
Let's understand who this young man is before we ask him to accept accountability. He's a young man who grew up with a lot of money. I don't think he's ever had to accept accountability. And so now on the biggest stage, we want this quarterback to accept accountability.
That doesn't resonate at all. I mean, he's a tough-minded kid. He's come through. I mean, everyone's
never had to
challenge. I mean,
he hasn't had to accept the accountability. And so now on the biggest stage, we want this kid to be an adult in front of grown men and accept accountability. It may not feel good, but what I know about it,
he let him down yesterday. That's for sure.
He let him down yesterday.
Following the atrocious Jets loss to the hands of the Patriots on Sunday, quarterback Zach Wilson has come under fire after his post-game interview where the QB took zero accountability for the L. Guys, this game was deadlocked at 3 apiece late in the game and looked to go into overtime as neither offense could get anything going. The Pats even had a couple missed field goals as it was a pretty windy encounter in Foxborough. Basically, this game was more about punting than anything else. So after the game, Wilson was asked if he felt like he let his defense down and responded by flat out saying no. Guys, anytime your defense holds the opposition to just 3 points, you gotta come home with the win. And you just completing 9 of 22 passes for 77 yards isn't gonna make you too endearing to your own defense. The Jets D has been solid all season and ranks in the top 10 among scoring defenses. They're largely the reason why the team stand with a 6-4 record this season because truth be told, Zach Wilson has had nothing to do with the team's success this season. In fact, he's been pretty much their Achilles heel. From his rookie campaign, he hasn't really developed as much in his second year. He continues to throw the football in harm's way, struggles with his reads, late on his throws, and just basically has been thinking way too much, and you can see it in his throwing mechanics. During the Jets' 4-game winning streak, Wilson pretty much had a blank stat line for 3 of those games as his defense pretty much carried the team. But Sunday's loss to New England magnified the whole situation, particularly because of Zach's response after the game. And the backlash Wilson received from his own teammates just goes to show you how serious a problem this was. Following his comments, Jets D lineman John Franklin Myers liked a tweet contrasting the difference between Josh Allen and his own quarterback's response after a poor outing. And then sources inside the Jets locker room said that his comments rubbed a few players the wrong way, stating that he was acting like he wasn't the problem. The lack of accountability in Zach seems like a huge issue, especially if it's causing a rift in the locker room. The team is still 6-4 and in the hunt for the playoffs, and it'd be a shame if something like this started to cause dissension within the team. And the earlier clip I played from Monday Night Football, where Booger and Steve Young kinda went at it, shows you that there could be a lot more to this issue. In any event, I'm not even sure how much longer Zach Wilson is going to last in the Big Apple as Robert Saleh refused to name him as a starter against the Chicago Bears, which kinda says a lot when your own coach won't even commit to you. He was pretty upset in the post-game presser, saying that the team played like dog shit in the second half. Anyways, it's going to be interesting to see how this all unravels in the coming weeks in New York. They have Mike White as a backup and Joe Flacco as a third-string QB who they can always turn back to.